Hi guys, welcome back on my channel, Dorota Palicka, International Nail Artist and Educator here, and today we are going to do some very quick and very easy Christmas design with some trees and a snow, and it will look like a kind of basic scenery. I hope you really enjoy watching this tutorial. If you do, let me know down in the comments below. If you're new in this channel, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any great tutorials which I post in here. And if you're an existing subscriber, please share this video so the others can see it as well. Let's start. So it is going to be a super cool and easy actually design. I've got two tips in here, so I'm just going to buff it and I show you step by step. As I say, sugar, you have watched me probably different tutorials, and winter months is a sugar month. Like I always like the sugar designs. They're always the most beautiful ones for this time of the year. And I'm going to show you another one, which your client going to love. So for this one, I want quite a lot of, like quite a dark, decent background. So I'm going to use the 201 blueberry. That's in like a dark, dark blue. So I'm just going to cover my entire tip. And it's super quick and easy design. And then cure it. We'll do two, so they kind of match together. And doing exactly the same on this one. I'm just trying to get a decent coverage in one coat. That's why it takes so long. And then once it's cooked, we can apply the top coat. Now the top coat is really important, which we are going to use for this type of design. It has to be the no wipe top gel. You cannot use the soak of top gel for it because, oops, that's a base. Because then the glitter is going to stick into the entire tip, and you want to only stick it for the next part of the design. Okay, so I'm just applying this top coat. Making sure I cover the entire tip. Swap it. This is kind of also how I would work on the client as well. So like one finger done, the next finger done, and I constantly swap the hands. But you have seen me also working in a salon as well. And I'm trying to record as many tutorials in a salon as possible as well. The only difference with the salon tutorials is that there is always some kind of noise in the background and clients walking in, phone calls going on. And yeah, sometimes it is kind of stressful as well, because normally I've got the time to think what I want to do on the client, and talking through all the steps which I'm doing means I need to concentrate what I'm going to say to you guys rather than concentrating on what I'm doing. So kind of pretty difficult ones. Now I'm going to use the D-liner brush, and I love this sparkly part on the letter D, and the paint on French gel. Paint on French gel is fantastic for the sugaring. I really love it. It gives me a nice results, long lasting especially. And you could use either a mixing palette, but I quite find it like a use of those foils, back of the foils of the sculpting forms is a pretty cool idea as well to use it. So we are going to paint those winter scenery, really kind of basic one, but quite nice. So this is going to be on kind of a mountain. Color that in. So nothing overly too complicated. And that's the design finished. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, guys. And then the other part of the mountain. So get it close to the first one, but leave it a wee gap, like you don't want to touch it. So we've got still some blue in there. Okay, so we have created a mountain. Now we are going to do a little tree. So a triangle and some wavy parts. Okay, another one. And some wavy parts. And another one. And the lower you go, the kind of bigger you paint. And as long as you kind of keep the tree shape, doesn't matter what you paint inside. So some of them can be triangles, some of them can be waves, like you can all make them all different shapes. Just keep those wee triangle shape of the tree. Okay, so we have painted the tree already. And now I can do some little snowflakes. So the easiest way to paint them is to paint like a wee lines. Now I'm just going to clean my brush so I can be more precise. That's it. You can paint quite a few of it. And for the balance, I need to put one more in here. Now take your dotting tool. Don't use the brush, especially the fine brush for this type of the design, because that's very damaging for the brush. And then with the dotting tool, just fill up some places with the small dots. Okay, and this way we have created a nice kind of very easy winter scenery. Now I'm going to move my paint on French gel and take some glitter. For the glitter for sugaring, you can use any color of the glitter, like, so it can be absolutely any color. It can be blue, it can be white, it can be any color. And I find that if I would sprinkle on top of the white gel polish and I use blue glitter, everything will turn out bluish. And if I sprinkle white glitter on top of the color, then we still get the colorful result. So it don't need to be necessarily white, but for this design I choose the white glitter and I choose the white paint on French gel. And on this one we will do some kind of simple house, just so you've got, guys, something slightly different. But just so everything goes together, I'm just going to take this one out. So I have painted like a wee, okay, it goes this way, that's it. Is it? No. It goes this way. That's it. It's just so it joins in together when I put them together. So this is going to be my mountain, which I'm going to color in. And for this part, I try to use most of my brush, like all the parts of the brush. Okay, so that's the parts of the mountains. And then I want to paint kind of like a half of the house in here as well. I clean my brush so I'm more precise. And for sugar and for this type of the design, because everything is so pretty heavy, I'm going to do it with pretty thick lines. Okay, so just like a wee winter house. Very simple. Keep it nice and simple. No wee window. I might actually do it once we paint those winter scenery. Like for beginners, I might actually do a proper one as well, like with some kind of sunsets in the water and the trees reflecting in the water or some mountains. I actually got some training up as well on my website as well, like with the really advanced one. Now on the roof we can go wavy, but you want those details to be still kind of chunky. Now what I'm going to do is add a drop of the top coat into my white. To create a kind of smoke coming out from the, so it's not as white and it's not as pigmented. Of course we're missing some trees and maybe a little bit more snow. And a wee tree. So again, just the same like we painted on the previous one. Wee triangle. That's my dog. Someone is walking outside. Sorry guys, you could hear him barking. As a wee Maltese, but he's so dangerous when someone is around the house. Like he is really. So this tree, I'm just going to show you another way of painting it. It's just kind of wee waves. And the one on the end. Okay, so we have painted a wee tree. Now is the time for the snowflakes. So again, I have cleaned my brush because I want a bit finer lines now. It's almost like painting, you know, as a child, like when we was painting the winter scenery. But I think for a news is plenty. And then the dotting tool. Yeah, and that's this one, the painting finished on this one as well. So I'm just going to take my glitter and sprinkle it with the glitter. So sprinkle well, remove the excess and cook it. It's great because the first one, by the time we finish it painting, this one is cooked, and I can show you the final look. So I'm just closing my pots and then taking the brush to remove the excess of the glitter. And you can see how nice these designs are. So it looks like a real snow, which is on top of it. Nice and sparkly. So the other one needs to just cure, and then I can show you them both together. I think it looks, let me just get this sparkle away. I will be covered in a sparkle, but I love sparkles. I really do. So this one is ready. And the other one too. So I'm just removing the excess of the glitter. And you can see the place where we've got the smoke is much lighter. I'll just show you that. So we have created two of them, and the place where it's smoke is not as highly pigmented just because we have put the drop of the top coat in it. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this simple and easy wintry design. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. Glittery hacks, and see you next time.